You know what they say, don't read the comments. Well, I read the comments. Hi, my name is Scarlett, and I'm an atheist and skeptic, and I do read the comments. Today, I have some very interesting comments for you, but first, as is tradition in all of these videos, some kitty pics. The first picture you will see is of Gina, all snuggled in her bed. She puts herself that way and peers out to make sure that nobody's going to do anything mean to her. Sometimes she's just a bundle on the bed. It's very sweet. The next one is of Carson, who is all snuggled in her nest in the jungle, where she can also look out over her domain and see what the birds are doing out in the world. That red glow is from the grow lights we have to keep the plants happy. All right, let's look at those comments. The first comment is from Nathaniel on my 10 totally sincere and not at all disingenuous questions, and Nathaniel tells me it's okay to be an atheist. Thank you for that permission, Nathaniel. Much, much appreciated. The next comment was on 7 more sincere questions for atheists from Damien Edwards, who writes, God is simply the existence of love. Everybody believes love exists. Atheists unnecessarily overcomplicate it. It's a shame. First of all, Damien, this is not a title of something, so you don't have to capitalize everything. And this isn't German, so you don't have to capitalize all the nouns either. Like, most of that stuff should not be capitalized. So, okay. So God is simply the existence of love, and we all believe love exists. I do believe love exists. I don't believe that love is God, though. So I wrote this back to Damien. Did love create the world as in the book of Genesis? Does love care about your sex life? Does love think you have to say a prayer to it? And I admit, a bit of a snarky comment because I think it's a kooky concept. We know that love exists because it's an emotion that we have labeled, this feeling that we have that we call love. We invented that name, we invented that label, we have this emotion. But to say that that is what God is, you need to demonstrate that. I know that Christians will say God is love. I don't believe that. But you have to demonstrate that those are the same thing. And right now, what I know is I have things that I love and I feel an emotion. And then there's this thing that people tell me exists, which is God. So let's see what he responded. Right. Love is the source and motivation of all living things. It's the source of everything you do. Okay, so once again, Damien, this is not the title of something. You don't need to capitalize all those words. It just makes it look ridiculous. So drop some of this capitalization. Second, I don't know that love is the source and motivation of all living things. Life is the source. Life itself is the source. I think love can be a motivator, but I don't know that it's the only motivator, and I don't know that it motivates all living things. Love is the most important thing in your life, and it's invisible. Now, I don't know what it being invisible has anything to do with anything. It is an emotion. Of course, you don't see emotions, you feel them. Emotion is the very reason you replied, all caps. I don't know that emotion is the reason I replied. I wanted to be snarky. Does that count as an emotion? Without it, you'd literally be a robot, little robot emoji. Okay. You can't touch it, taste it, or smell it, but you know it's real. You know, I think there's a lot of confusion in people's minds with like things that exist and things that are concrete, because there are labels we put on feelings, emotions, states of being that you can't touch, taste, or smell. But that doesn't mean they don't exist. They are real. Your states of being are real. Just because you can't access them with all of your senses doesn't make them any less real. There are things that are concrete that you could touch, taste, and potentially smell. Not everything has a smell. Not everything has a taste. But you can't touch everything either. That doesn't mean they don't exist. States of being exist. Love is the invisible force that is the source and motivation for everything you do. Okay, this is a repetition, I think, from above. All caps does not make it any more true. That's ... kind of a big deal, haha. I don't know what the ellipsis is supposed to mean here, and I don't know why, haha. I don't see what the haha is. I don't see paradox, irony, anything that would mean haha. Definitely not anything funny. God is the same definition. I repeat, ... God is the same definition. The repetition doesn't make it true, and I don't know what the ellipses is. The all caps also is not a helpful thing. First of all, love is an invisible emotion. It is, you can sense it because you feel your emotions. Once again, I don't know that they are the source of motivation for everything you do. I don't even know that God exists, much less that this is an invisible force that is the source of motivation for anything anybody does. It's a label that people put on something that they can't demonstrate. Anyway, let's finish up Damien here. Love is inescapable. I don't know that's true. That's the reason atheists say a higher power is useless and pointless, but atheists constantly talk about it. That's awesome. Is it? Is it though? The reason atheists talk about God and the higher power is because it's all around us and it gets tiresome and we're told we have to be a certain way. So Damien, fail, and refail. You haven't established that God is love or that it is the source of anything, and your random capitalization and ellipses and ha-has don't change anything. Let's move on to the next and last comment. So sorry to say I don't read Arabic, so I do not know how to pronounce this, and I'm not going to pretend that I know what it is. But clearly this is some Muslim commenting on my video, a ridiculous dialogue between a Christian and an atheist, and I guess wants to convince me that Islam is the way and Allah is the way I should be going. So this person writes, "My brother in humanity, I am sending you this message." Thank you for sending me this message. I'm not sure why you call me brother in humanity, but okay, whatever. God is waiting for you to follow the path of guidance, and he loves goodness for you. I don't know what the path of guidance is. Is this, I'm not that up on Islam. Is this something in Islam? What do you think about sailing on a journey of searching for God, the great creator, again, this random capitalization, who created this beautiful universe? Citation needed. If you want to know God, read about the Islamic religion God commanded us to follow him. Forget the grammar, that's okay. So I am on a journey, as in life is a journey, and I'm happy to be searching for whatever comes my way. If God shows up on my journey, I will let you know. But right now, I am just learning things, going around, doing stuff, and trying to enjoy myself in the process. All right, that's what I have for you this week. Those are the comments. What did you think about God is love and go on a path of guidance? I have no idea what a path of guidance is, but put it in the comments below. And while you're down there, you can like, subscribe, and do all the YouTube stuff. You're on YouTube. You know what to do. And if you like what I do, you can buy me a coffee. Link in the description. And if not, thank you for stopping by. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.